I'm doing. I've got to get a thumbnail somehow. And I tend to do it at the beginning, otherwise I forget. Shemai, I'm going to take a look at this today. It's a Joyo Gloam Fuzz and Octave pedal. Yeah, tea has gone cold. Right, filming is done. I gotta go and check all the footage now and then get ready because I got cool hand ukes. Jingle bells, no. Hippopotamus, yes. It's insanity in here.
That's one of Christmas songs. But because I'm not here next week, I'm away next week, sorry. So I've got to keep things really simple, right?
Where are you next week, Jude?
I'm in Tenby.
What are you doing in Tenby, Jude?
Tenby Blues Festival.
Are you dressing up?
Oh yes.
I thought you might.
Yeah, hats, sparkly trousers.
Okay. Cool hand ukes, we are here. I couldn't do any filming on the way over because it's dark. But now we're doing Christmas.
We're doing Christmas.
Are you hanging up the stocking on the wall? Are you hoping that the snow will start to fall? Glow, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Right, kettle has just boiled. I'm in from Cool and Ukes and we got to do some Christmas songs. Right, see you in the morning. Online teaching tomorrow. Tuesday morning, it is going to be a busy day. Hang on, I'll let you out now. Go on then. Yeah, it's November the 5th. Now, here in the UK, that means it's bonfire night, Guy Fawkes night, which means I have to make sure I've got all the animals in later on this afternoon. In the USA, it's a presidential election, and I've got some of my American students later, so it'll be interesting to hear their thoughts on the day. I am teaching all afternoon and this evening. So I've got a few jobs I really need to do this morning. I've got to phone one primary school still. I've got to sort out some of my music to get it onto the correct computer so I can then pass it on during lessons. And then, yeah, some general faffing around this morning as well. You coming in? Are you just watching the birds? Come on, quick. We better crack on then, haven't we? What, you think I should go in there and sort the mess out? Oh, thanks, Idris. Yeah, okay, it's the normal story. I haven't been teaching for 2 weeks because I had last week off with half term. I've been away. The room literally is a tip. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with me tidying it up again, but I need to get to the desk, which is somewhere over there. The room is ready for teaching. I've just got a few things I need to move onto a USB stick, so I am ready. It's quite cold in here. I may need to wear a hoodie. And talking of hoodies, the tattoo fully healed now, so I'm back in long sleeves and things. I'm still putting a bit of moisturiser, lotion stuff on it, but I'm not worrying about long sleeves. Yeah, quite cold in here. Another cup of tea then, I think.
5 minutes later.
Right, where is this adapter? That's what gets annoying. I've literally just wasted about half an hour looking for one adapter, my charger for the drone. It's not the end of the world, but I'm sure I had it in my hands earlier on. Chances are I've just put it down somewhere, but it's so annoying.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Disaster averted. I knew I'd had it a little while ago. I'd put it away upstairs with other stuff to go upstairs. This shouldn't go upstairs. Right, yeah, adapter back. My little powering up station. I'm forever charging things, all right? And what I did was, I normally, if I'm going away, like I went away to Eastbourne, I whip everything out of there, put it in a bag. So I've got plenty of adapters and things. So yeah, everything is looking nice and neat, ready to charge up again. Right, let's have that cup of tea now.
A little later.
So I'm halfway through my teaching stint. I got a little break now. I've remembered I've got the animals in already. It's starting to get dark and Richard's not home yet. And I don't want them going out because the fireworks will be starting very soon. But yeah, so far all lessons good. One little glitch because my internet went down for a few moments. But yeah, all good. Richard's just got in from work. He can take over now from the animals and fireworks and things like that. More lessons done. And I've started doing Christmas music with some of them. Oh, people's faces. And I say, do you want to do something Christmas? And they go, oh, yes, please. Teaching done. I'm just trying to tidy up a little bit and switch everything off in here. Well, interesting day in that it's been America and UK today. Of course, America presidential election, so there's been quite a bit of nerves and things going on there. And then in the UK, it's bonfire night. Now, this afternoon's lessons didn't really affect it at all. This evening's lessons, if it wasn't my dogs barking or big bangs going off outside, it was other people's dogs barking and big bangs going off outside. But it's been a fun day. Richard's just about to cook me, well, he's cooked me tea. Richard's just about to serve me tea. I'm going to go and have a sit down and a little bit of a relax because I haven't stopped since 8:30 this morning and it's now 8:10. So that is me done for the day. Primary school's tomorrow. I'll see you then. Good morning, Wednesday morning, and I'm on my way to some primary schools today because I've got projects. So yeah, ukuleles are in the back of the van. I think I've got everything I need. I'm going to the back of Beyond today. I'm going to two schools. They're lovely schools. One of them I know very well. But yeah, to get there, I am basically going over a mountain range. I am looking forward to it. It's a lovely drive. Yeah, and I'm just trying to get over, I'll get my head around the US election result, which seems to be just coming in at the minute now. No words really, and I got a lot of American friends, viewers, subscribers and friends living in America, so yeah, not a lot to say really, is there? Right, let's get to these primary schools. Right, I'm just coming up to GCG Primary. GCG stands for Gwaikagyrwen. Everybody just calls it GCG from the entire area. I know the school really, really well because we've always done Eisteddfods or music competitions here. But parking, that's another story. So I live in Powys. We've just come through Carmarthenshire and we're back in Neath Talbot again. So yeah, GCG. Let's go and find out what's going on here. So first school part done. Children on playtime at the minute. Straight away, instantly knew a few of the teachers here. One of them, in fact, I taught many years ago myself. Kids loving it. I'm loving it. So just to give you an idea of the beautiful area that I'm in. And then right behind me, we've got the school. GCG or Gwaikagyrwen. Right, back to Vanny then. Right, next school is really close, and because we're in the middle of nowhere, I've had to bring lunch with me, so now I've got to go and find somewhere to have a bit of a sit down, rest and eat.
A few moments later.
Found a little car park, I can stop and have my lunch. I can see the school just over there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Vanny into the school car park, but I'm going to have my dinner first, then I'll go and have a little wander and see. Good news, I can get Vanny in. I've just checked the gate now and it's not locked, so I don't have to walk, not a huge distance, but I don't have to walk with the trolley basically. So Tair Gwaith, pretty little village I gotta say. I could have gone for a walk, but I've been on Twitter catching up with the global politics. Really, I should have brought the drone up here. There would be some spectacular views, honestly. Office for this afternoon. I'm in the hall. It's quite a small school. So yeah, just to give you an idea, this is an English medium school. In other words, English is the main language. But as in all Welsh schools, Cymraeg or Welsh is definitely encouraged. So another 2 primary schools done for the project. GCG or Gwaun Cygerwyn this morning, which is quite a large primary school, but Welsh speaking. And then Tair Gwaith this afternoon, which is a tiny primary school, English medium, but like every other school in Wales, there is a lot of Welsh spoken there as well. Both schools, I've known members of staff, and I even knew the head in this afternoon school, so I've just a little chat with him as well, trying to encourage them to start a ukulele club, because one of the teachers was well into it. I think she might play a little bit of guitar, and she was brilliant. By the end of it, she was proper rocking. So you never know, we spread ukulele everywhere. That's the plan anyway. Good morning, Thursday morning. I'm just getting myself ready because I'm starting to teach in a few minutes. I think I'm almost done, but I do need to go and get my cup of tea.
3 hours later.
So that's this morning's lessons done. Australia, a couple of Australian students and some UK students. Only one major catastrophe where my microphone, my big heavy condenser mic fell, but that was all sorted. People have got Christmas music to play. I've even done a bit of ukulele this morning. It is definitely time for a cup of tea.
A few moments later.
So you know when you get yourself into a little bit of a state because you're thinking you're trying to do too many things. That's where I am right now. I was just trying to follow up a few lessons, send emails off, send resources, and I've been talking about doing some Christmas ukulele fingerstyle stuff. And I'd convinced myself I had something here. Then I thought, no, I'm getting confused. It's base stuff I've got lots of chords and things for ukulele. Then I found some. Anyway, cut a very, very long story short, I'm now in the point of I'm wasting time because I've got so many different piles of music for different instruments and things. I have found some books, but now I'm thinking, I'm sure I have easy thing. Anyway, have a look at this. All of this has come back from school. Now I know there's an awful lot of cello music in there, there's bass music in there. I think there's some ukulele music in there. He doesn't count as music. I've then got an awful lot of music on this shelf, but I don't think there's any ukulele books in there. But I got random piles of music everywhere at the minute. I knew I'd found some, but I've also got another huge pile of music for there. I know there's bass stuff there, but I don't know about ukulele. So I'm back where I started, knowing I really need to sort out all my music. I'm pretty convinced I have what I'm looking for. I just don't know where it is. And none of that is my priority now because I really ought to be editing the Ukulele Wales video, and I have found things to send off to all the students. So yeah, you know, you just waste so much time to come to the conclusion, that's going to have to wait. You need to get on with what you should be doing. Well, that is where I am right now. I'm going to go and do some editing, but probably have a cup of tea first. So this is where we are at. The video is just about finished and edited, I think. What I need to do is check through this video now. I have done very little movement today, so what I'm actually going to do, just to explain what you're about to see, I often do a lot of jogging on the spot. It does work, and the world is not ready to see me jogging in public, I promise you. So yeah, while I'm checking it, I'll have a little jog. I'll probably do maybe 2 kilometers. We'll have to see now, all right? But that's what you're about to see, me checking through the video. Once I know it's all sorted, I can export it, upload it job done. Right, sorry, I am actually a bit out of breath. I've just done, I don't know if you can see this, 20 minutes, 26 seconds, 2.82 kilometres. I didn't quite get to 3 kilometres. I did have to stop, I think it was 3 times to do tiny little edits. One of them I paused, one of them I kept going for, one of them was about a second or two. Also, I've got the heating on in here. I am boiling. I will be having a shower later now. So yeah, I don't know or care about how many calories. When I started doing this, I would manage to do maybe 4 or 5 minutes. You know, we're talking about the time the kettle would boil and I'd stand there having a little jog. Now, yeah, 20 minutes. I am boiling, but I am in furry boots, jeans and the heating on. Right, I need a drink and I think I can hear Richard coming home. Said, didn't I? Yep, dogs know as well. So I think Wolfie and Felix pretty much sum up the day, to be honest. Everything is done, bit shattered, teaching this morning, editing this afternoon, but the video is all live. Food is almost ready and I am going to chill for the rest of the evening. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet tomorrow. I really need to start the next Web's World vlog. The van is filthy, like I mean proper, needs to be washed. And a little bit of food shopping, which I didn't manage this afternoon. Good morning, it is Friday and I have been busy sorting out lesson attendance, all of that kind of thing, done. Sorted out a ferry crossing for the Isle of Wight next March, done. Sorted out primary schools for next week, done. So yeah, I've been a busy bee this morning. I really want to start the Bracklesham videos later today, which I'm really looking forward to doing. But before I do that, I need to go and do a little bit of food shopping. Right, so a bit later this morning, I started getting a tingly sensation, pins and needles in one of my fingers. Looked down and I'd seen a little bruise there yesterday, but it seems to have got a bit worse. So I just need to get it checked out because I don't want anything horrible happening to my fingers. So yeah, I'm just down to our local community hospital, minor injury unit. There is said finger. Right, let's see what they say. It's all good. I've spoken to a doctor. She's had a good look at it. She did the same as what I did and Googled it, but she actually read the whole thing, whereas I just panicked and freaked out. It's possibly a bruise or I caught it, but I don't remember doing anything. But there's something where it might be a little bit of a burst blood vessel or something else. But anyway, there is nothing to worry about. I've got full movement, just a bit of pins and needles, and it could be just because my hands are cold as well. But she said keep an eye on it. Any issues, get back in touch with the doctor. I am happy, but what I need to do now, let me just show you this a minute. I've come out in Vanny. I really ought to give Vanny a clean. Look at that. Honestly, I am ashamed and embarrassed. Absolutely filthy. So yeah, Vanny really needs a good clean, but it's cold, it's miserable. I got a bad finger now as well. So I'm going to go and see if I can get the van washed. That is so much better. Fair play, they've done a good job. Vanny looking clean again. Supermarket choice of the day, Asda. but of course other supermarkets are available. Christmas is here. Oh, I do love a good Christmas t-shirt. Part of me really wants one of these masks, just because they're in the sale. They're quite freaky, aren't they? Shopping done.
1 hour later.
So I'm just going to make a start on the Bracklesham weekend. Just to give you an idea, I had over 200 files in the folder and about 230 gigabyte of data. This could take a while. This is becoming a bit of a habit. He's in your bed, isn't he? What are you going to do? I'm going to jump over him. It's all right, Wolfie. Don't panic. You've still got the best place. Yay, it's Bonnie! So yeah, it's Friday night, Anarchy and the ukulele. They're actually up north in a ukulele festival. So yeah, there's a few of us trying to keep the chat running. But over this side, you've got two young men having a little lay down. Good morning, Saturday morning. Boring stuff at the minute, I'm afraid. I'm getting on with washing, Rich is cleaning the kitchen. We've got a lot of sorting out to do. We got one of our bedrooms upstairs in a heck of a mess. But I thought I'd just give you a quick update on the finger situation. When I ended up going to hospital, it did sort of cause me a bit of concern for a little while yesterday. Yeah, it definitely seems to have improved. It certainly hasn't got worse. So hopefully the doctor was absolutely spot on, a little burst blood vessel, and that's what was causing the pins and needles yesterday. But yeah, absolutely fine with the fingers. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and I'll catch up with you guys later. Yeah, I mentioned we had to sort out one of our bedrooms today. This isn't the bedroom, this is actually our bathroom, and what you were looking at, yeah, apologies for the dust and everything, are my remaining Smurfs. Smurfs, you say? Yeah, I used to be a Smurf collector, as mentioned on a recent video with Anarchy. Anarchy and the ukulele, that is. Yeah, I had a big enough collection. I was on TV. In fact, there is one of my oldest videos on this channel. Go and check it out. It'll explain a lot. But basically today, I need to get as many of those washed and bagged up as possible so those glass cabinets can be put away, because we really need to crack on with this little room. So why Smurfs? I always had Smurfs as a kid. They used to sort of give them away in petrol promotions. I remember making my dad drive miles to go to Smurf garages. So yeah, they've been around for quite a long while. And I don't know, I always had a few. And then eBay started, whenever eBay was, end of the 90s. And weirdly, for some reason, I typed in Smurfs and discovered that they were quite a big thing. Not in the UK, but certainly in other parts of Europe. So I started buying Smurfs and started recollecting them again. And then, of course, it got out of control, because I'm pretty sure if you're a collector, you're a collector, and well, UAS. So yeah, I started collecting them and started having brilliant fun, made a website. And to cut a very long story short, ended up having lots of Smurf friends all over the world. We used to go to Belgium and Holland and things to go to Smurf fairs, and I became a Smurf dealer for a while. So I was buying and selling on eBay, keeping what I wanted, selling my doubles, and making a killing. Well, put it this way, the collection paid for itself in the end. And yeah, ended up with a rather large Smurf collection. So yeah, I did have the largest Smurf collection in the UK for a little while, hence why I was featured on GMTV. And I did always intend to keep the Smurfs. There was no, I loved them, but people get greedy, and I was trying to tell people to not buy Smurfs because they were fakes. There were a lot of people trying to make really big money off some of them, and people wouldn't listen. And in the end, it just used to make me really angry. And Rich said one day, he said, "Why are you doing this as your hobby when you end up screaming at the computer so often?" So yeah, that was it. I don't know.
2008, 2009, something like that. So I made the decision to keep some, but to sell off a lot of the rare ones and a lot of the ones which I just wanted them to be in collections rather than sort of being stored away, which was my plan. So yeah, I sold a lot and then kept about 1,000. And out of those 1,000, these are the sort of remaining ones now. Why have I got double ones? You've just seen me packing up a little devil. How cute is that? And I got several devils. Every one of them in my collection was different. So they might have had different markings, different colours, from different countries, different promotional things with them. So yeah, lots and lots of devils. You are another devil. But also as well, you would get promotional Smurfs. They tended to be the rare ones because they didn't come out very often, or they come out by a particular company. And you've got super Smurfs. There were all sorts of things. But a lot of these Smurfs have been around for quite a while. Just to give you an idea, this is one of the newer ones, 2007. Okay, so I remember these coming out new. This devil, now I still count this as a new Smurf because it wasn't around when I was a kid. 1984. Okay, seriously. And I've got some in the cabinet there that go right the way back to the very beginning in the 1960s. So yeah, Smurfs have been a big thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be keeping some of these, I'm sure, and I've got my favourites, which I will never ever get rid of. But yeah, I want these to be stored away nicely and clean, so if I do ever want to sell them or start collecting again, they're ready to go. There's nothing worse than having dirty Smurfs.
So, quite a few Smurfs washed. I've got a few more bagged up and a box ready for them all to go into, but I am done for the day. My fingers are all wrinkly. As a bass player, that really does not make me happy, if I'm honest. But I gotta say, my bruise on my finger is looking a lot better. So, yeah, Richard's just shouted up my cup of tea is ready. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening editing. So yeah, unless something spectacular happens, I don't think it's going to tonight, I will probably see you guys in the morning. Sunday morning, and we're on our way over to Neath. We've got a few things to sort out with Richard's mum's house. We're meeting his sister and the rest of the family over there. It's actually Remembrance Sunday as well, so I'm not quite sure what all the traffic is going to be like. We'll have to wait and see on that. And then there's rugby on later, Wales versus Fiji. Now we're both massive rugby fans. I'm not sure if we're going to get back for it in time. We will try though, and if not, we will watch it at some point. And then editing for me. So yeah, it's quite a busy day, and it's quite a miserable day as well. But the autumn colours are just lush this time of year.
Many hours later.
So we're back. The rugby is on. We got a fair bit done over in Neath, to be honest. Wales are playing Fiji. We're winning at the minute, but there's never any guarantees with us. Come on, Wales. You can't lose to Fiji again. We didn't win today, but there we are. Right, I am going to be getting on with editing for the rest of the day. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I do hope you enjoyed another week of Webb's World. Please, if you've enjoyed it, give us a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.